If you've been following the professional pool talk, you will have seen there's a little bit of controversy. Certain pool players are blaming other pool players for waxing the cue ball. And if you're not really sure what that means, don't worry, in this video I'm going to show you what happens when you put wax on a cue ball and why some players are not happy with certain players supposedly waxing the cue ball. Also, I'm going to show you where I have used wax in the past. So I told you I have used this product, not just me, many of the players that have played in the Moscone Cup, of course not on the TV table, but we've done it in the practice room. Why? Because a pool table with chalk on it, and once it gets played on a lot, it gets pretty battered, so the balls get a little bit dirty, the cloth gets a little bit more played in, just like if you've played in your local pool hall. So what we do is we take this stuff, silicone spray. This is just about £6, I think it was, silicone spray. So what's it for? It's water repellent, non-staining. I actually don't know what it's for. It's something to do with cars anyway. We spray the cue ball, and boy, does this make a difference. Why do we do it in the practice room at the Moscone Cup? Because we want to replicate the TV table. So for years, we've always took some silicone every sort of couple of hours in the practice room. We spray the cue ball with a towel, and I'm about to show you what it does to the cue ball. Stay tuned. This is the cue ball without any wax on. All I'm doing, I'm putting the cue ball in the corner pocket, aiming at the piece of chalk, which is actually the middle diamond, and it's going to scratch every single time as long as I hit center of the cue ball. There you could see, made every single shot, hit the cue ball into the middle diamond, found this middle pocket every single time. That is with the cue ball without wax. Now, let me show you what happens when you wax it. So that's all you do. You spray the silicone on a towel and then wipe the towel. Now this cue ball is full of silicone. I'm going to aim for the same piece of chalk. I'm going to hit about 10 shots and watch where this cue ball goes. Same shot, aim at the chalk, center of the cue ball, and just look at how high the cue ball now goes. I'm going to hit a few. There you see the red cue ball with loads of wax on it, or silicone spray, whatever you want to call it, from wherever you are in the world. Doesn't go nowhere near the side pocket. It slides so much. Now let me just show you where I would have to aim on the rail to pop the waxy cue ball. Now look at the difference where I'm aiming. And that should scratch. So you can see just off that simple one rail drill how far the cue ball slides up the table. That's why in the practice room at the Moscone Cup we keep on waxing the cue ball, because we want the practice table to replicate the TV table, because the TV table gets hardly any play. It's got the heat coming down from all the TV lights, brand new balls, brand new cloth, so it kind of replicates a similar feel. Now, let me set up a draw shot. Watch how easy it is to draw the ball with wax on. So that's with the cue ball with no wax on. Now it's time to use the waxy ball. Obviously very difficult for you to see, but with me playing the shot on the field, I'll know this just wants to fly back. It'll zip back so easy. Well, that was frightening. I actually forgot how much spin you can get on the cue ball with wax. You could actually see it kind of stop in its tracks and then all of a sudden come back a little bit delayed. That was so easy, I was hardly hitting the cue ball. I think I've got to set up a bit of a slow-mo on the phone so you can actually see it in slow-mo, the difference between both cue balls. You can actually see the difference. The black cue ball, no wax, wants to hit the object ball, come back a lot quicker. The red cue ball with wax, you can kind of see it spinning on the spot, which is creating more traction, more speed, and then it comes fizzing back. Wax off. Wax on. So you can see why some players are claiming other players are putting wax on the cue ball. We don't know for sure, do we? But all I know is, you can see by that video, just 3 instances, how the cue ball plays so different. Listen, I could show you more shots coming off angles and cutting balls and everything, but I think you get the idea. Wax on, wax off. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.